So I'm back. Anyway, so this stream is going out to YouTube, to Facebook, to different places online. And what I wanted to do is just do a quick 5-minute video and just kind of, explain who I am and what I do. A lot of you guys know who I am, and then just answer some common questions that clients ask me throughout the day, actually, as I'm doing what I do. So I'm Jeremy Ashburn, and my company is pushleads.com. And what we do is we do the web design and the marketing around web design. And so what this translates into really beautiful websites that people can find you on the internet when they're looking for you. And so we work with artists a lot and also service companies, and we create websites for them. And then we do the marketing around web design. So that basically means that people are finding you when they're searching for you. And we work a lot with plumbers and roofers and carpet cleaners out there. And what happens is when people are, if you're a plumber or you run an HVAC company, and you're in, Central Florida, let's say you're in Orlando, Florida, and someone puts heating and cooling and they find you into Google, then they're going to contact you, right? And they're going to say, look, my air conditioner is broken, which if that's in Florida, where the epicenter is happening now, if you're there, you're stuck inside and you can't be dealing with, crazy heat. Anyway, so that's what I do, is basically the web design and the marketing around web design. And what I wanted to do right now was just answer a couple of common questions that clients ask me. One of them is, what is SEO? And SEO is what is really showing up at the top of Google or other search engines. And so it's a whole bunch of little changes that all add up over time to you showing up in Google. So you can go to pushleads.com, my company website, and you can put in, your domain right here, your website, with a keyword and your name and email and phone if you want to, and this will give you a report and tell you kind of how well you're doing from an SEO perspective. So that's pretty awesome to be able to do that. The other thing you can do here is just read about, other services and what we do and how we do what we do. And so I'm doing a lot more streaming just because I love doing video, and I'm one of those extroverts, so I enjoy talking to people. And we're all kind of trapped, or at least a lot of us are trapped working from home or in offices. We have to do the social distancing. So anyway, let me just bring up a couple questions that are coming up out there as I'm talking to potential clients and as I'm dealing with current clients. And that is, what is SEO? We talked about that. It's how that's showing up in Google. That's doing the right things to show up in Google. Now, how does SEO work? So this is a website here that actually shows you sort of a visual representation of how it works. This is a tool that tells me what Google is thinking when they see your website. Okay, so this tool tells me that I have an overall reputation of 17 and 30. This 17 and 30, 30 is my overall reputation, and 17 is the reputation of my homepage. So the way it works is brand new websites on the internet start out with a 0, okay, or an NA in here, and over time these numbers grow really slowly. I've been doing push leads really since 2012. And really the last 3 or 4 years, I've been working on getting more links and growing and doing a lot more blogging, and of course now doing streaming. So anyway, all that translates into growth, but these numbers grow very slowly. And the higher these numbers are, the more searches you'll show up for in Google. Okay, so 30 is my overall reputation. That's the most important. I have a little less than 2,000 backlinks. So 1.76. I have 95 other websites connecting to mine, and I'm showing up in 82 keywords. So this tool is called Ahrefs, and it's a couple $100 a month, but you can look up any website here and it'll tell you what the overall reputation is, how many backlinks it has, how many other domains, and how many keywords you're showing up for. So I love how easy it is. I can click on each one of these and see details. I can see backlinks are coming from a local, theater company, an artist, other artists, different businesses I've worked with, etc. So those are where all the links are coming from. I can look at, those are the links. I can look at the domains themselves and see what they are. Okay, so this tells me exactly, where the links are coming from. And then I can also look at the keywords. So this is search phrases. So I can look at this tool here or this page and it says that people are finding me when they put in Asheville SEO. So that's one of the keywords or search phrases that we are going after. And I think we're near the top of Google now in Asheville for this term. It says we're position 5 nationwide for it. So anyway, the way it works is the more keywords you own here, Asheville SEO, SEO Asheville, I think I have other ones like SEO services, etc. The more keywords you own, this actually turns kind of into, more visibility. So the way it works is imagine that you live in a major city like, Charlotte or Atlanta or Orlando, Florida. And imagine if you could you were renting one billboard, right? And it was like near downtown or downtown Orlando, right? So the deal is all those people would see you and they would see your product or they'd learn about your services, right? What if you could own 2 billboards? What if you could own 10 billboards on the interstates all around the city? What if you could own 100 billboards, right? So the more billboards that you were renting, or you owned and you have your messages on there, your product or services, then people are finding you. And that's what SEO does, is it really, you need to have a beautiful website, but without SEO, your competitors are showing up instead of you are, right? So it really makes a huge difference to do that. And so what I wanted to do is just kind of talk about that. And, in your own company, have you done any kind of SEO? Hopefully you've done something or you've hired a firm to do it. Some of the problems with major firms out there is that they'll say they're doing the work, but they don't actually produce the work, right? So it's like, or they'll send you reports and you're paying hundreds or thousands of dollars for reports and you're not getting any results. So that's a huge problem. One of the ways that we overcome that is we have a dashboard that for all of our clients, and we can show the results we're getting. So in the dashboard, there's a lot of videos on my site that show how it works. But let me just show you one specific one real quick. This is a previous client, so it's not a current client, and just log into the dashboard real quick. And I think what I'll do just for simplicity is I'll show a demo project. That way I don't have to worry about getting in trouble. Here we go. So I'm going to load that. Okay, so here is a demo project in the dashboard. And so all clients that are paying for, marketing or SEO or Google Ads or whatever they're doing, they get access to this dashboard. And so this dashboard shows that this demo client is showing up for 160 keywords on page 1 of Google. And then, we're tracking leads. We're doing things like, we're tracking how many reviews they're getting, how many different calls they're getting from a business perspective, what their overall visibility is, and different things like Google Analytics. And then we can track their calls, their clicks over time, and then we can track their social media. So pretty cool. And then each of these has a sub dashboard. So I can look here at the SEO results if I wanted to and see, look, here's the keyword here, counting scales York. And here's where it is. It's at the top of Google. And so it gives you all the details here for all these keywords. And over time, you can see these keywords moving up. And this turns into actually growing your business. So then we meet with our clients on a weekly or bi-monthly basis and show them this dashboard and explain kind of what we're working on. And all this translates into reports that go out. We send reports every week. We send a report for SEO. We send a report for social media. We send a report for Google Ads, and also a report for pay-per-click. So clients get all that. So anyway, wanted to just show you a snapshot of all that and kind of show how all of that works. So coming back to right here, essentially your website your business website or the company you work for has a reputation on a scale of 1 to 100, you might be a 5, you might be a 10, you might be a 30. And as SEO is happening, these numbers will be going up. And as that goes up, you get more backlinks from other websites. And that turns into showing up in Google for more keywords, right? So all of that really is pretty awesome. And just show you one more time. Here's the number of, this right here represents your overall reputation. This is how many backlinks your website has. This is how many other domains you're showing it for in Google. And then this is how many keywords. So what I can do, if you want to learn a little more about how all this works, is I can actually do a, hour meeting with you, where I sit down and we look at all this stuff, and we look at competitors, and we look at, if you're currently working with a marketing company, we look at kind of results you're getting with them. I just picked up a client where someone else is doing their Google ads, and we're doing their social media, and we're doing their social media, and we're also doing their SEO. Right, so we could do some of the marketing jobs. We could do all of it, or we could just help you out if you want to just ask some questions. So anyway, I'll be doing more videos like this to show you kind of results we're getting. And feel free to just leave a comment, ask a question right under this, and you can actually call us directly, 828-348-7686. Or my email is jeremy@pushleads.com. And I have a team of people that work with me, and we do photography, we do web design, we do marketing. We are a full-scale agency. So just going to get out there a little more and explain what we do, and then feel free to reach out to me if you have